Yes, he's in the bathroom. Well, not anymore. He's right there. Let's do it. So let's count down game number 1 in this amazing to be set between Synev and Opox. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We're gonna start the predictions. Once again, Sidnev. Opox. T-Storm with the raid. Thank you so much, T-Storm. Welcome in, everyone. Just in time for our second match of the day, or of the stream, not of the day. We've had some earlier. Between Sidnev and Opox. Opox getting into a little bit of a dig to start the game. Nothing too crazy here. Meanwhile, Synev actually a little bit of a slow start here. Just at 92,000 points through 18 lines, so a little less efficient than Synev would typically want. And for Synev, arguably one of the top players in the world, not even arguably, one of the top players in the world at the moment. Consistently performing very well. I mean, came to the US and just happened to, you know, happened just to do a little bit of, you know, a little bit of trolling down in Waco. Coming in second down there for the first regional of the year, or second regional technically. So Synev getting a little high here. This is kind of what we saw yesterday in their play. A lot of extra high up, like really build out, you know, through column 6 or 7. And takes the Tetris, opening up the right all the way now. Give Synev a quick refresh. Oh, no. We'll still give Synev a quick refresh. Synev set up beautifully now. 259 with a beautiful, beautiful tuck of the square there. And a couple Tetrises there. 304 through 63 lines for Sidnev. Opox 212. So this is a pretty commanding lead through the first half of the pre-transition play. Colin, you definitely deserve a nap. Being, you know, in dad mode. I can imagine that'd be exhausting. Oh. Hahaha. I just assumed you're talking about your kiddos. On top of it. Sleepover, staying late. Sheesh. Tetris there for Synev. 418 through 83 lines. Geralyn definitely getting himself into top seed contention in the Classic Tetris Dilfs 2 tournament. with an action like that. And a nice dirty center wall Tetris there for Sidnev. And efficiently burning this out with 2 burns. And another Tetris for Synev. 120,000 point lead here through just about 100 lines. It will be just shy of 100k passing, or 500k passing 100 lines. And takes the Tetris 539, 111 lines. So earlier I was also, you know, When Sidnev took like 2 burns, I was like, oh, this is not efficient. So people know that was a joke. Synev just amazing efficiency on 18s, 18 speed. And just in general, some of the best pacing I have ever seen from a player. Can hang in there any day with any of the other top players like Doge and Andy, Gerald. Unfortunately, for Synev having fallen short to Gerald in the past. Enjoy your canes. Speaking of things to be unfortunate. Oh, that tuck though, very nice. So now transitions at 598. Opox transitions at 503. So just shy of 100,000 point differential into the level 19 transition. Sure they can hang with any other top player like Sidnev. Sidnev is the top player. Elo might not say it, but it's just an undeniable fact at this point. This is Sidnev's world and we all just live in it. I mean, Synev can afford to burn quite a bit here and still max before getting into 29. Can still play dirty. I mean, why not? Why not? 1 row, 2 rows dirty. Hardly an inconvenience, and Synev is able to take the Tetris there, going 713. Opox 621 into level 22 with that Tetris. Ooh, a little bit of tough pieces there for Synev. They're able to open this up. Nice burn. Maybe bar dependency. Oh, such a smart solve. Oh my god, that's why they're so good. I mean, Opox is also so good. Opox closing in on the differential. And I'm just playing up so high, gets the Tetris. Into level 24, 787, takes another Tetris. Opox just waiting for a bar or something to fill it in. Ends up filling it in with another piece there. A rough drought. Both players handled it beautifully. Synev with Tetris. Opox with the Tetris. 880 to 750. But not. So even with a Tetris worth of lines difference, Synev still has a clear, true lead. So didn't tuck it in and tucks that one in instead. Ooh, overhead. Oh, this is probably like super genius play here from Synev. And it was so good. Both these players are just so good. This is gonna be a battle. Opox, very good at 29, improving more and more every day on it as well. Takes the Tetris 880 in level 26. Synev with, I want to say, an awkward board, but it's pretty awkward. Luckily, still has a whole level to burn this down. Opox just 2 Tetrises away from the max out himself. It's hard to tell with misdrops from Sidnev. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I think they are, and it's like, oh no, that was intentional. Or then it's like, no, that was a misdrop. It's like, oh well, you handled it better than I handled my regular placements. And Opox just waiting out for that bar, gets the bar for the Tetris in the transition at 824, but that's going to be it. As Synev already at B12, we'll get heart number 1. Couple rough set of pieces there. Maybe we can see what the 39 super kill screen looks like here. Nope, that's okay. We have readies from both players, so let's count down game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I mean, realistically, you're going to spend no more than 2 minutes, probably, if you're already on 29 speeds at max. Yeah, if you use exclamation point Matcherino, you can see the prize pool that we have for this season. And what you can do there is you can contribute. There's 20 claim codes, so you can contribute 25 cents to the prize pool from just signing in and clicking on claim code. We have 20 of them left. So it costs nothing. The music for this is just my personal choice. Is the Tetris Effect soundtrack. For the prize pool, you can use exclamation point Matcherino in the stream title. Like that. And it'll open. Yeah, the Tetris Effect soundtrack is phenomenal. What is also phenomenal? Opox's start, bar dependent though, in column 7. Fills it in beautifully. It opens up that right side. And thank you for the contributions there. And both players are clean here. Synev only behind about 2 Tetrises of factoring in pace. They're just kind of vibing through the early stages. Synev did have to do a little bit of burning high up, but able to survive rather well. Not down by a whole bunch, but beautiful puck setups. Just unfortunately, the wrong piece came. So our goal, obviously our goal would be to beat last season's prize pool, which was $2,500. We're just shy of our season 15 prize pool, which was $431. These players spend so much time training and performing for your entertainment, as well as just cultivating their skills, and you know, just deserve to be rewarded. And that's why we're happy to have these prize pools. No commentator or organizer sees any cut of the Matcherino, and feel like supporting in that aspect. Of course, subs, gift subs, bits, any of those go directly to both the organizer and anyone on the channel. But players see directly from the Matcherino. And if you want specific, you want to check out, there's things that you can do with actually contributing money as well. If you're a Classic Tetris player and you donate $50 to the prize pool, well, you can have one of your matches on the Classic Tetris League Twitch stream. If you want that level of stress. And if you just want a specific role in the Discord, you get it for $20. $10 will get you a shout out. And $40 will get you an express pass to Oxy's show, Who Wants to Be a Max Outer? Speaking of things here, you should. Speaking of things though, both players having to do a little bit of burning. You're always welcome to have it on there, I'd imagine. Why even start at 15? Why not go slower? Of course, TNP being our sister promotion, I guess, for the developing players who are refining their skills, learning the game, and just the non-pros, as the server is so adequately called. Of course, I mean, a lot of them, you know, budding players, sometimes just don't have, you know, as much time to dedicate. Still a great resource for the community and allows for a lot of players to play league format games. And it existed and actually developed when CTL was on hiatus. And a beautiful left side build out, 604 at 135 lines. Opox waiting for a bar or a J, gets both of them. Tetris 580 transition for Opox. Beautiful burn with that T. And if only out for the bar, gets the bar, but the board is kind of falling apart a little bit. This will have to be a little bit of a dig. Going up rather high here. Synev needs to start being careful. Get some good pieces here and just burn this down. Opox, in the meantime, it does have a little bit. One row dirty, gets the Tetris. Synev almost out of this. Slowly working their way out. Well, Opox sets up for the T-spin. Unfortunate little P sequence there. And get that all the way to column 1 potentially. Now Opox playing a little bit high up here. Opens up the right side, knocks down the Tetris, go to 721. So this is still a lead here for Opox, taking the Tetris down 5 lines and ahead, or down a Tetris worth of points. So this is neck and neck game here. Synev takes the Tetris, go to 805. Opox will transition to, not transition, but go to the next level with the next Tetris. He'll be just shy, actually just above at 815. So I'm taking some smart burns here. And plops down the bar on the right side to get the Tetris to go to 849. Opox takes the Tetris here, has one more, and then goes to level 26 as well. So this is the lead for Opox. Potentially going to hopefully keeps this going into level 29. Like I said earlier, Synev has just some really good pacing, and that includes even on 29. Opox hanging that bar, and that's going to be it. Unfortunately there. So Synev at 920 will be good. And we'll get heart number 2. Tapping, Sag, oh. So you are good, Sidnev. Oh, we just want to get to the kill screen. And the stream went out for a second. Dropping frames quite a bit. Hi Doge. We'll be ready for you in a moment. Potentially. Or another half hour. We have readies from both for A9, so let's count it down for realsies this time in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, we fixed that in post, of course. Awesome. Noted for both of you. Take your time to warm up, Doge. We'll let you know when it's your turn, or your time. Both players playing very well at the moment, only having 1 and 2, wait, 2 and 3 burns respectively. Ooh, okay, so now able to burn that beautifully. Oh, the key tuck setup. That is very interesting. And gets the bar for the Tetris. Just waiting for that J and gets the J. A nice tuck setup actually created for that J. I was very intelligent with it. So they're just vibing. Both very solid paces here. Opox slightly a little bit more efficient, as Synev sitting at 307 through 66 lines. Opox 326 through 65. So just about a Tetris difference between the two players. Both, you know, very solid paces. I'm taking a Tetris, but we'll have to do a little bit of burning, as there is a hole in row 2. And they filled in that hole. Opox just waiting for the bar now. A little bit of a drought forming. And gets the bar over for the Tetris to go to 397. It's another one with 420. Hey now. Synev sitting at 381, 385 lines, so down by about 2 Tetrises in pace and overall. Just overall down by about 2 Tetrises to Opox at the moment. And both players taking Tetrises once again. So the lead opening up for Opox a fair bit here, 511 at 101 lines. So just let's see what Opox is able to do on the remainder of this 18 play. I'm not gonna, you know, mention any specific score milestones or anything. Just see what he does. Don't want to put the commentator's curse on anything. Sitting at 557. Of course, gets L's when he needs a J instead. Gets the bar for the Tetris. Now he's gonna just hit the down stack this. Fortunately, dampening it a lot of the pace. Now this is dead even game. 587 to 586. The Synev was able to keep clean and efficient throughout that rough sequence. The drought hitting both of them right before transition. Tetris there for Sidnev, though 611 to 127 lines. Opox needs a bar. Needs a bar now. Gets the bar for the Tetris and has a low enough stack now that should be not as stressful. 661 in level 19 for Synev, 647 in the level 20 for Opox. And Tetris there for Synev going to 686. And so we have about a 2 and change Tetris lead here for Synev. So definitely can't let up on the efficiency, so let's play full on against Opox, because Opox is able to, you know, if Opox is able to keep it up, not burn as much and just keep scoring, it's gonna slowly, not even slowly, it'll just creep up on Sidnev and the lead will diminish. Just here for Synev now, 8:45. Would like a square or something to spin. And that J will take the spin, gets the S spin beautifully, and Tetris for Synev, 878. Opox sitting at 793 and takes the Tetris at 822. Synev passes 900k. Beautiful bits! Absolutely smart. Back in there for Synev. Great next box awareness. At 937, so just a few Tetrises short of the max out. Doesn't really have anything, any nice places for those. Needs a bar, now gets the bar for the Tetris, just perfect height. Square spire in the middle. Beautiful spin. Ooh. Synev just a Tetris shy of a max out. Not even a Tetris at this point. We'll burn into it most likely. Gets the Tetris here to go to 827. Opox takes the Tetris 962 at 204. So unfortunately the sequence did kind of force Opox into burning there as well. This is gonna be a, you know, at least a 1.1 in the kill screen for both these players, at least. Easily, I don't know why I said mid 1.1 to high 1.1. Tetris there for Opox. B35. Oh, messes up or misdrops on the grip switch. Synev transitions C08, so transitions with the 1.2 in the 29. Holding out for the bar, getting droughted. Opox against the bar in column 9 with the B35. So Synev is good and will take the sweep. With some rather rough 29 there. So we will be setting up for the next match, which will be Geralyn Doge. And Synev with that win, moving them up to a higher chance of playoff spot from the 23 points. We're just waiting for Doge and Gerald to go live. And Okay, both of them are live. There we go. Gerald is ready whenever Doge is ready. Gonna use the restroom really quick. Okay. Gerald practicing his 29 invis. Gerald, of course, having a perfect season thus far, and was one of the top finishers last season as well. We're definitely looking for another dominant run at the pay this season. So Gerald is ready. They're ready from Doge to get things started. And we have ready from